Self-harm is the act a person undertakes when they intentionally inflict physical harm on themselves. Cutting is the most common form of self-harm, but there is also biting, scratching, burning, pinching, or hitting. Generally, the person hurts themselves on the arms, legs, or stomach, so the marks or scars can be hidden by clothes. A person engaging in self-harming behaviors is often struggling with psychological suffering. The causes of this suffering are varied and include anxiety, trauma, violence, or difficulty with school, friends, or romantic relationships. The person inflicts harm on themselves because they aren't able to manage their internal distress another way. It's a way to transform psychological pain that is beyond their control into physical pain, over which they have more control. At first, self-harm can give the impression of releasing the pressure and instill a sense of relief. But even if the person gets the impression that they feel better, the relief is very temporary because the problem that is causing the suffering hasn't been resolved. A person engaging in self-harm feels negative emotions towards themselves as much as towards the problematic situation. These emotions can create a vicious cycle as they are added to the person's initial distress and fuel the idea of resorting to an act of self-harm again. Self-harm is a form of self-destruction that is dangerous if left untreated. It can leave permanent physical and psychological scars and provoke a sense of shame or guilt in the long term. Though self-harm isn't always a symptom of serious mental illness or a sign of suicidal thoughts, a person suffering from this type of behavior needs immediate attention. As friends, we don't always have the tools and resources to help someone engaging in self-harming behaviors. That's why it's important to talk to an adult we trust who can help the person find more effective and less dangerous ways of soothing their inner distress.